Good contest, great tackle Stevens, but ineffective.
Strangely, Adelaide hadn't won 2 games in a row for a year. When the illness-ravaged Sydney Swans hit town, the opportunity was there for the taking. The return of Wren and Pittman, the reappearance of Robran, Liptak and Jarman from suspension for the side that lost to Port provided a new-look Crow lineup. 5 key players who were suddenly making their presence felt. Sydney never looked like providing a contest.
Just behind the wing, hand pass into Darren Jarman. Jars goes for the 50, Roos gets back, drops what he may have taken, it spills, Robran to Standfield, Standfield kicks a goal! That's his second. Swans out of defence, the ball sits up for Costa. Costa's kick inside the 50, a bit of luck about that, Ricciuto takes the chest mark. And Mark Ricciuto, who was fantastic last week in the game against Essendon, going for their third. Slight breeze behind, 45 metres, goal! The run through the middle, McLeod pokes it up short, Liptak. Costa's been good. Jamison way up the ground. And Robran gets the goal.
Handball further forward, Vardy's caught, gets the handball away. Great signs for the Crows. They always seem to have a player in support. And Johnson's kick there has been marked by Costa. Costa prominent. Possession number 6, kicks into the full forward line, and Darren Jarman has taken the mark about 30 metres out on a 45-degree angle. Saw him last week against the Bombers miss a couple of what looked like straightforward shots, but we'll watch this with interest, but he's put it straight through. 5 goals now to Adelaide.
20 metres in the clear. Cook a good run to get back to him. Tregenza to the goal square. Standfield. Modra waits at the back. Here's Modra, over his shoulder for his first. Hand passing not too good by the Swans. Ran back to McLeod. Ricciuto now on the move. And look at Darren Jarman. He's kicked a couple. What about this one? Just turns Roos inside out. What football by Jarman.
Johnson kicks the Crows forward. Standfield couldn't take it. Chance for Modra. Oh, kicked off his right side. Through for a goal. Miraculous.
An 8-goal first term and a 48-point lead at half-time turned it into an exhibition. There were standouts. Darren Jarman, 24 kicks, 13 marks. Ricciuto, 19 kicks, 17 hand passes. Robran, 10 marks, 2 goals. Kane Johnson, 8 marks.
Surely will get his third out of this. Brett James getting his first run. Past the halfway mark of the third quarter. Standfield gets his third goal.
One thing he does really well, Rob, is get back from the mark quickly to get himself balanced. He does that almost better than anyone.
Towards full forward, and Wren just stands his ground.
Now it's Wren, just the height.
And Sean Wren kicks the goal. Tregenza dragged to the ground. James, you're going to get into strife too. Just able to get his left foot to it. Vardy goes back to Jarman. Put it down. Put it absolutely down to Darren Jarman.
Tregenza through the middle. Ricciuto pops up a hand pass. The umpire gets out of the way. Robran across the ground. Tregenza failed to take the mark. Has another go at it. Inside the 50. Vardy, good catch. He's kicking for goal from about 40 metres. Kick's good.
12 marks and capped it off with 4 goals.
The final margin, 89 points. The roll was on. People were taking notice.
Wren, he's got it. Go for goal, Big Sean. He doesn't. He gives it to Johnson, and Johnson gets the goal.
Modra, Jarman and Standfield shared the major spoils, while Jarman, Ricciuto and Tregenza headed the best player list.
Yeah, the Sydney game was probably our first solid, 4-quarter performance. They had some players out, and it was probably, to that stage, the best 4-quarter effort we'd put in for the season. And it just felt as though the club was getting on a bit of a roll. We'd won a couple in a row, and on ballers Jarman and Ricciuto were in good nick. So it was some promising signs then.